Hello once again, gamers. Kruznik X back with more Final Fantasy XIV and the Path of the Monk. We finally made it to level 65, which is good. While I'm explaining everything, I'm going to make myself not look like a hinging stripper. So I'm gonna cast some glamours all over the place. Starting with using a... Oh, I can't apply glamour plates here? That's kind of lame. Okay, whatever. I think I've got every... But anyway, when we last left off in the, monk storyline, we returned to Alagana. I was kind of hoping we'd go to Rogger's Reach, but, beggars cannot be choosers. We ended up trying to persuade some people to join the temple, to join the new and improved Fist of Rogger, and we did it with some results. I'm not going to say we failed, because we did get like 3 new recruits, so that's a thing. And that takes care of that. And just need, and for the gloves, cast glamour, hit all the way down to the Orion guards, and boom. And we are looking good. Anyways, so now that we're at level 65, Widargelt is waiting for us for our next quest. The level 65 quest, Cross Fist Training, which is basically a pun off of CrossFit, but let's not talk about that. Anyways, let's get right down to it. You look well, brother. Stronger than when last we spoke. Our membership too grows stronger. Word spread after the speech. Others have come to learn, but it is too soon to be satisfied. I would welcome more to the faith, but there are villagers who still doubt us, our authenticity, and our purpose. To convince them, I would demonstrate our techniques in real combat by way of a cross-discipline match. For our opponents, I have the pugilists of Ul'dah in mind, assuming they are willing. You are well known in the Pugilist Guild. If you ask, they will surely listen. Will you speak with them on our behalf? You have my thanks. Go well, Chris. And my regards to Master Hamon. Oh God, we haven't seen that old Todger since Path of the Pugilist. This is gonna be interesting to watch. Thank God the Pugilist Guild is just a hop, skip, and a jump away from the Ethernet. Wow. I haven't been here in so long, I almost forgot what it felt like to be in here. And you still got that little Lalafell dropping his knuckles. And there it goes. It's still kind of cute. Anyways, we gotta talk to Hamon Holyfist. Oh, if it isn't a familiar face, and one I'm rather fond of. Chochiro! Rurukuta! We have an esteemed guest! Chris! Gods, how long has it been? Well, it seems I picked a good time to take a break from my wanderings. It's good to see you again.
That it is. Now then, what brings you here, lad?
A cross-discipline match? Why, that sounds exciting. Don't you agree, Master?
Barney, so far. This will be the other side of the world. Mostly sinewy Highlanders, and male ones at that.
We Highlander, and a wrinkled old one at that.
I, for one, would welcome the challenge. I was growing weary of...
Of course we'll go. It's the least we could do. The sooner the better, I take it. There's no time like the present. We'll head out at once. Hurry up and pack your things. We're going to Kirabania. You go on ahead, lad, and let young Widargelt know to expect us. It's on like an Alagmegan monk.
Alright, on like a manner similar to that of Donkey Kong. I wonder if Hamon will have anything... This feels like a one-sided match, but... The pugilists are on their way. Volga be praised. There's much to do. I will make the match known to the villagers. Dizencha, Ochaka. Be on hand to receive our guest. And you, Chris, Schism, that is to be the venue. Pray, take yourself there and prepare. How did I know it was gonna be Schism? Just... Oh, wait... Alright, off. You know what? I'm going to Alamigo. It's Hroger's Reach. And then we'll go from there, because... Though we can't fly in... Off to the fringes. Oh, almost missed it. I don't think we ever told the others where we were going, but whatever. You are here. Good. The people of Arangalna expect a quality match. Let us not disappoint them. Soon the girls will arrive with the pugilists. I also told the professor, but he will not attend. Science before savagery, he says. I am not screaming like a woman. Zencha! Ochaka! They're in trouble! The voices came from the river. With me, Chris!
Sounds desperate. I never wanted to use... Is that who I think it is?
Corpse Brigade.
Oh shoot, I don't have second wind, do I? Oh, thank God. That was too close. Let's hope.
My techniques, they have no effect. Well, well. I thought we knew every elm of your style. But you, adventurer, you're not like the others. You are the Griffin, the wretch who led countless soldiers to their doom. Good men and women with lives ahead of them. But you are supposed to be dead. The wretch who died was but a double. And good riddance, too, for he presumed to have ambitions of his own. I am the true Griffin, and my true name is Theobald, Theodoric's heir and rightful king of Alamigo. Theodoric's heir? King of Alamigo? Aye, and in my royal duty, I have come to deliver a warning. Such cults as propagate false beliefs will not be suffered under my reign. Cease any foolish notion of reviving the Fist of Rhalgr. Swear fealty unto me, or you will meet the same end as your treacherous forebears. Lies! Theodoric's line is spent, and rightful or no, none would bow before you. The people will not suffer another tyrant. You wound me, Widargelt. Or should I say, Theodred, dear cousin. What? All this time and you didn't know? Neither who you are nor what became of your parents? This ignorance cannot be borne. Nay, we must rectify it at once. You see, your father and mother, they conspired to betray the royal house. For their crimes, his grace, my father, death. And though your parents were the dimmest of traitors, they had wits enough to know when the game was over. So they sent their precious Theodred, then but a bawling babe, to be raised in the safety at the Temple of the Fist. Though my father tended to that squalid little place soon enough. You dare mock my parents and my home! Who you claim to be, I care not! I will make you pay! Have you learned nothing? Your techniques are useless against us. If your defeat suffices not to convince you,
Look to the proof of your beloved temple's destruction. Listen well. Our amigo needs a strong ruler, an absolute ruler, to smite her enemies and restore her to glory. That ruler is me. Your feeble fist has no place in her future.
Well, that's a fine kettle of fish. It is not a good time for the match. With apologies to Master Hamon, I must call it off. Dissentia, or pray return to Alagana and rest. I shall remain behind to receive our guests. Wait with me, Chris.
Whew. Sorry for the delay, my friends. Having been here once before, I thought I had a handle on the route. But 'twas the route that had a handle on me. Is something the matter?
Aye. Harsh truths have been thrust before me, calling my very existence into question. As I am no fit opponent for you and yours. Forgive me, Master Hamon. Far as you have come, it pains me to say this, but I must call off our match.
And all I can do is sulk. Well, that you don't do so lately is plain to see. Whatever has happened must be serious indeed. But now, my boy, you'd best focus on yourself. There'll be another time to trade blows. Come, you two. We're going home.
Already? We've barely gotten here, and by the scenic route besides. Let me rest a moment, will you? Oh, don't be such a milksop! With all your roaming, surely this distance is nothing to you!
And Widargelt, to make it clear, we are merely postponing the match. Whatever it is that ails you now, I have faith that you'll bounce back, ready to match me blow for blow.
Master Hamon is a soul of kindness. I have nothing but gratitude. Let us return to Alagana. I must look in on Dissentia and Ochaka. Meanwhile, please find Professor Eric. Tell him that that has come to pass.
Yeah, but the question is, where is Eric? Oh, okay, he's in Alagana. Alright. I was about to say, if he was back in Old Da, I was gonna be pissed! Alright, where's Eric? There he is. What? Let me paraphrase. You're telling me that Widargelt, our Widargelt, the lumbering slab, is in fact Theodred, nephew to Theodoric, the King of Ruin? And that this man who claims to be the Griffin, presumed dead, also claims to be Theobald, Theodoric's rightful heir, also presumed dead. By the gods, not even a drink-addled bard could make this up. Outlandish details aside, I have an inkling as to the identity of those who set upon you. They are the selfsame crew that raised the Temple of the Fist, the Corpse Brigade. Trained in counter-monk combat, they served the King of Ruin as his personal guard. though personal agents of destruction would be more accurate. But when their leash fell, they followed in their turn, becoming overqualified bandits. Even so, it appears they have not entirely forgotten their training. That would explain why, for all their mastery of the fist, Widargelt and the girls had no answer to them. That you could hold your own, I believe, is due to your pugilistic background. At any rate, now is the time to arm ourselves with knowledge. First of all, I shall look into Theobald's myriad claims. As for you, I suggest that you check on your friend. Knowing the oath, he will be confused and crestfallen to no end. I didn't even get to use any of my good chakra skills. And here he is, in a slump.
It is you. I have known defeat, tasted my fair share, but not like this. I was helpless as a babe. The strength to protect I proclaimed, but I could not even protect my own. All my years of training, all useless. What have I to offer the people? And to think, the Mad King is my uncle. I am nephew to the man who murdered my parents, who destroyed our temple, who brought our nation to ruin. Forgive me, brother. I would be alone.
Well, we'll see what happens next time. We have 2 more quests before the end, so good to know we'll be kicking butt and taking names in the meantime. I've got 3 levels to... Wait, 3 levels? Yeah, 3 levels to do. And about 5 dungeons to blaze through in order to do that. So my next step is to gear farm Bartum's Metal and Doma Castle for good gear. And when next we meet, we will complete the level 58 quest, Choices and Paths. We'll see if we can't pull Widargelt out of his slump. But until then, that's it for this episode of Cruisenix Purgatory. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button below and be sure to turn on notifications. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here. Click here to watch more by me. Click here to watch the next episode of Path of the Monk, and click here to watch the previous one. Until next time, Cruisenix X, signing out.